obviously because he's a legend in the game or whatever. But that new thing, Bossy, is he responsible for that?
It seems like he is, though. We didn't turn up for the bloody video shoot, did it?
No, but is that not part of the thing? Is that not part of basically the idea behind that video? Wiley never turns up. Boom, stick that in there. Do you get what I'm saying? Because obviously he's playing to his character.
I thought that he did it on purpose, to be honest. Stuck that little boy in there, and it was just funny to see that little boy like play Wiley's character, innit? It was dead funny, man. Funny.
Nah, it's decent, man. That's what I'm saying. Nah, like basically, when Wiley's coming out saying all of them things there, like obviously he's moaning, calling him a culture vulture or whatever, but I don't really think he's a culture vulture. I think the guy's just seeing a scene pop in. American artists have always wanted to break UK and Europe. Europe is bigger than America. You get what I'm saying? If you tour in Europe, you're getting big numbers out here. You're getting international numbers, innit? So I think in that manner, that's all he's doing. But I did see Drake doesn't make me laugh. Like Tory Lanez is doing. He's put a little post up saying no one's ever crowd surfed on the second floor, this and that, the other. Drake's come on commented, you're a next level you. He's just like, I understand that, but it's not culture vulture. Again, he could just be around British brothers and just talking like a minute. It's not that deep, is it?
No, it's not that deep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got some Drake. Oh, excuse me, my brother. You got some Drake there for the people.
Yeah, man, let's play some Drake.
I'm not the biggest fan of Drake, so let me see what you pull up from him.
I know. Bit of a shame that Maya's not here either, man, because flipping, she hates American music, innit? She don't even let me play that sort of stuff, but let's get some out, man. Should we go for something old? Let's go for some old stuff, man.
Versace.
We'll go old school, man. It's Migos featuring Drake, man. I would say this is probably one of the biggest tracks in trap music. Just kind of started everything off, this track, didn't it? It turned for Migos anyway.
Oh yeah, this is the Migos. Yeah. This
man.
is what basically, even that what I just did, Versace. Look, they just basically hit. Yeah, they're good, man. They're good.
Yeah, let's play this, man.
Shout out Migos, shout out Zayto one time. Yeah.
Walk it like a talk it. Maya's now been, or should I say Sam's been replaced with Maya.
Jeez.
It's the ratio show. DJ
always getting better, aren't we? That's what it is. Got to level up.
Yeah, man. What you saying, Maya?
Only joking. It's all love. You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm
it's
good.
It's a glorious day.
I'm loving them shades.
Thanks.
Why didn't you bring me a pair?
Do you know what? There's a couple in my car. I'll bring them next time.
You have to hook me up. Pattern up the shades.
Do you want to try them on? Because it's pretty bright in there with them. Feels like you're outside still. The atmosphere is brought into the room.
Oh, it is actually.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? See?
Yeah.
So what's been going on? What have I missed?
Well,
give me a lowdown.
Obviously, we introduced K.I.M.E.
I don't mean like that, so you can laugh all you like. I'm talking about radio business right now.
So we introduced K.I.M.E. Obviously, K.I.M.E.'s coming on the show. He's going to talk to us a bit
Very
about
exciting.
Yes.
I can't wait. Do you know what, right? Have you even spoke about the situation?
Very briefly.
Yeah.
Very briefly. Obviously, Sam asked, like, obviously, in terms of Grime, we're speaking about Grime. And I was saying that, obviously, I hate when people say it was dead, like, it was never dead. It just, didn't.
It has its ups and downs like other genres do. Like this is a common like subject that gets brought up, and I feel like it's just an excuse to say Grime's not dead, because I even nearly captioned something Grime's not dead with this whole situation. So I know why people do it, because it's an easy thing to put. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a common subject that people bring up. Artists say it to each other. Other artists that aren't in Grime will say it just because it's something to say, and it gets like retweets and people start going mad about it. So it's just a. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, it's not dead.
No, it's
and
not.
K.I.M.E's been keeping Grime alive for Manchester for 2018 and 19 because him and P1 kept it alive completely with their EP and the clashing. And then straight away, I don't even know how it started. So when K.I.M.E comes, that's what I want to know is the actual origin, like how it came. Was it just because he said it in a bar? Like that's why Slay was saying, keep these young MCs, best keep my name out of your bars. So to me, it sounds like K.I.M.E said it in a track, but I've not heard a track of him saying it. Maybe he was in a freestyle or what. But
I was trying to catch wind of it, and supposedly, I think they were recording a cypher. You know the old.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
So I think they were all discussing it before then. K.I.M.E was saying that everyone was there. This is what I've seen on K.I.M.E's story the other day. He was saying that everyone was there, and it was meant to be P1 and K.I.M.E versus Rago and Slay.
Yeah.
So I think at that point they was like still deciding, but obviously K.I.M.E and P1 was like, yeah, let's do it. But like obviously now it looks like Slay's a bit angry for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, it just seems very angry to be honest. He's doing angry. Like how Wiley, not Wiley, but there's.
A bit like,
do you know what I mean? Just a bit.
Like that.
Yeah.
And
And then even he's saying he's not really like replying to it. So you look at his stories, there's nothing there. He deleted his story from which I missed. So when K.I.M.E said that Slay deleted his story, whatnot. But then you go on his page and he's actually bitten because he's put up his old a set from a couple of months ago of him doing a big like and he says these bars never die kind of thing. So.
But then you see K.I.M.E.'s reply.
Yeah, and he's deleted the comment, bro. He's deleted the comment. So.
I was like,
and that kind of makes it look worse, you know what I mean? Because the comment was there, and then I think Slay put like, "Look what I'm doing," kind of thing, and K.I.M.E was like, "Yeah, good for you. You can do you can spray on rave bars in it. You got rave bars, but you have to have rave bars if you're a grime MC." So that's what he is very good at. Let's just give Slay some credit.
Nah, he's very very good on sets. I'll never take that away from him at all.
But obviously, it is an old generation, a new generation in some sort of way. So it kind of is a bit more tense, I feel. Do you know what I mean?
It feels like that. I think it is. And obviously, it's 2 generations of grime there.
And obviously, they're from the same ends. Do you know what I mean? Like, they actually know each other.
They do shows and sets together. So, it's like...
And I hope it stays music-based. This is what I even commented on it, because I didn't know how serious to take it when K.I.M.E put on his caption about, "I'm about to get my head top taken off," basically. And he's security. And it's banter, obviously, but there's obviously got to be some sort of truth in the caption somewhere. Like, it must be saying, "Get out of bed, come meet me now, bro." Do you know what I mean? That kind of energy. He's coming with anger, not like, banter. He could just laugh it off and do it how, like, Jam has laughed it off this couple of months ago. Who else has laughed off a few situations? Posty. So, do you know what I'm saying? East London. So, a few people have laughed off the situations quite well, and that's how it's best to handle it when you're in this kind of game.
Fully rated Jammer for that Ian Wright.
Do you know what I mean? That was funny. And I thought,
out of it as well.
You know, on the Big Nasty show when Ian Wright come on, I thought they were going to bring it up, and it was sad that they didn't bring it up, you know. I was really hoping for it. Like, yeah.
I'm still not caught up with Big Nasty, by the way.
Do you know what you need to? I've had a few ill days in bed and been catching up, and it's so good compared to last season. I've got to give him credit.
He's a funny guy, innit?
Definitely give him credit.
He's a good guy.
He's coming out of his shell, definitely.
More and more, innit?
Yeah.
I want to say a shout out to Candice Alexander on the Facebook as well, listening live.
Big up yourself.
She's been liking the music by Drake. So yeah, keep it locked in. Why don't you send us some requests? We've got just over an hour left on the show. Still got K.I.M.E coming through. This is the Ratio Show. Myself, DJ Roche.
Maida Silva.
Actually, Sam mentioned this tune before, so we'll play it since we're talking about clashing and things like that.
Wait, what is it?
The Wiley and...
Oh, it's a banger. I love it.
Just before we get into it, though, you know, grime music, weren't it always about, like, clashing?
Well, yeah, it was like radio sets and clashing. Yeah. That's, like, where it's originated from. So, but certain MCs try and keep away from that now because they feel like he won't clash anymore. Do you know what I mean? He feels like he's furthering his career, and I feel like maybe might be where Slay feels. Do you know what I mean? He's done these things. He's in a different place now. He's managed. Do you know what I mean? It's a and then K.I.M.E's in his early stages. He's just rising. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe if he felt that, he should have said that instead of coming across angry. Because I know Slay, and it's not making him.
It's not showing him in a good light, is it? And that's not really his nature. He's a very calm and he's a lovely guy. Definitely agree.
It was weird to see that, innit?
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, if he feels like he's at a stage, then just be honest and just say, you know what, like, I'm at a stage where blah, blah, blah. But if not, then, right, let's have some fun, man, because it's grime, innit?
Exactly, yeah. He could use this as more promotion, do you know what I mean? Because K.I.M.E and P1 brought a lot of promo to themselves last year. Their followers boosted quite a lot. No, it's not something to follow, but it genuinely, they had got a little buzz going from what they did through their clash. And that was a friendly clash between two friends, and do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it depends how you look at it, I suppose.
We'll get Pi Radio to host a clash, innit? K.I.M.E versus Slay.
You heard it here first.
Let's get to this tune. Wiley, Steph London, Sean Paul, and Idris. Or is it
it's Idris Alba, and he's the best one on the whole thing. I swear down, and I write for myself, no ghosting.